Hello everyone, happy new year. If you're new here, my name is Jemimah. This channel is basically about all things fitness, all things health, and today we're going to be talking about how I passed my NASM certified personal training exam. Yes, it is doable, okay? If I could do it, you can do it too. And I just wanted to come on here and give you the tips and tricks and things that I did to pass. So stay tuned and let's get to it. Let's get into the reason why I decided to become a NASM certified personal trainer. I ended up losing my dad. It kind of threw me into a space of like grief. I lost all my fitness gains. I became basically a shriveled version of myself that I am today. Now I was able to build myself up. I was able to work out, eat right, understand hypertrophy, understand strength training. And since I was able to do it for myself, I was like, why not give the material that I know to help other people? So I started researching what certifications I could take to help with my expertise. And I came across NASM. NASM is very much credible when it comes to their science-based and practical knowledge, so that's a plus. And it's also very much so recognized in the fitness industry, so that was a no-brainer for me. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, okay? Studying for NASM was not a walk in the park. I did the online course where you can get the online course, and obviously shout out to my husband, he had the book. And when I tell you that book is thick, it's thick. I was like, there's no way I can read this whole book and pass this exam. I would have been still studying for NASM if I read that whole book. I ended up seeing that you can actually watch YouTube University. Don't play with it. You can watch YouTube and go through section by section by section and kind of breaks down everything. So a couple of tips that I would give you is to plan your study time. You want to break that maybe for an hour a day you study, take 30-minute break, but find what works best for you and go at your own pace. Do not compare yourself to other videos you've seen people passed it in a month. Whatever it is, don't look at that. Focus on your own lane. Focus on what you can do to pass this test. The thing about NASM too is that they really want you to focus on the OPT models. Definitely know the ins and outs of that. I mean, that is a staple ground point for all personal trainers. There are YouTubers out there. I believe his name is Sorta Kinda Healthy. Show Up Fitness, I believe that's their name. They give you like cheat sheets on how to practice the OPT model, things to know, workouts, repetitions, how many phases there are, how many workouts you need to do within each phase. You'll need it in and outside of the gym, honestly. Like I mentioned, I did do the online version of this whole course. Whatever you're reading, whatever chapter, there are quizzes for you to take. I would highly recommend taking each quiz maybe like 10 times until you hit at least a 90% or 100% online. Watch a video on YouTube to make sure that I understood what was being explained. I watched Sorta Kinda Healthy or Show Up Fitness, and I would watch how they broke down some elements that I didn't know. And another note on quizzes, please, I'm begging you, take the practice exam. Going over the material until I hit at least 100%. And once I consistently was hitting an average of 100%, 90% throughout all my practice exams, that's when I was like, all right, it's time for me to go ahead and schedule my NASM exam. The day of the exam was honestly, I did a at-home online proctored exam. I made sure to clear out my desk because it is a proctored exam that's obviously remote. It is someone watching you. They ask you to give them a visual of what your room looks like to make sure no one's there. There's no writings on the wall, whatever the case may be, for you to cheat. On your desk, there's nobody in the room. You have your CPR card, you have your license. Trying to see. Another thing about the test, you have 120 questions, okay? I know, it sounds like a lot, but guess what? 20 of those questions do not count against you, so you be like your little buffer. So just be mindful of that. Take your time. I use the method, like if I didn't know a question, I skipped it and then I went back and I answered it. I did not read that whole book front to back. For NASM, I think for each chapter, they give you a study guide. Print out the study guides from the first chapter to the last. Go over that. highlight what you need to highlight, read over what you need to read over, because that will be essential to pass. At the moment, your girl is working at a gym. Glory to God. I just feel as if you guys have all the tools if you're wanting to become a NASM personal trainer, which is amazing and such a beautiful thing. So I really hope and encourage you guys to stick at it. You'll definitely pass your test on the first try. I'm sending out all the good vibes to you guys. I am fully excited and fully blessed to see where this year takes me as a personal trainer. So, and I would really love for you guys to come up on the journey. So yeah, see you guys later.